Hello and welcome to Let Us Podcast Together.
I'm Shaniqua.
And I am Marvell.
And we're the Malloys.
Yes, we are.
That was too much?
No.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yes, we are the Malloys. I love you.
We are living.
No.
Merry.
You missed it again.
Living a merry life. We are merry.
Okay.
Hey. Ooh, in the 2000s kind of world. I'm glad I got my wife.
Keep your head up.
What?
Well, keep your head up.
That's right.
You
don't even know words, man.
Yeah,
Come on,
sorry.
man.
Sorry about that. It sounded like I did.
Yes, but we are married.
Hold up. And, you are a husband.
You are a wife.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're a whole married couple now. What's changed for you?
Truthfully,
Yeah.
I think the level of commitment has changed.
No, I thought you were going to say peace of mind.
No.
Level of commitment has changed?
Level of commitment.
What does that mean?
It's like wearing a ring is like an honor to me.
Oh, okay.
It's
Same.
It's a blessing.
Mm-hmm.
You found your person.
Yeah.
If you didn't rush the process.
Yeah.
You found your person. And in front of God and family.
Yeah. You leveled up.
Yeah. You're just
Leveled up
committing to staying firm in whatever comes our way.
Okay. Mine's is the assurance has leveled up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And I just feel more at ease with my my choice and my commitment to you.
Okay.
'Cause I think the last time we were saying before the wedding, I was like just ready to be committed to you.
Yeah.
Or to live with you.
Yeah.
And I feel like that has been an easy transition.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It wasn't I mean, we were working on all of this and our counseling sessions or therapy sessions.
And still.
So nothing like far as just how we communicate, how we interact, that hasn't changed.
No.
In my eyes. I don't feel like there's an expectation that I have to reach or anything.
Okay.
Like, oh, because I'm a husband, I'm supposed to be doing this.
Mm-hmm.
Or I was lacking in this area as a man, so now let me try to hurry up and
Fix that.
yeah, kind of thing. I just feel like I've been slowly but surely taking the steps towards just more confidence in self, just how I communicate.
I think that I'm reminded when we first started talking and you was like the building together, that part, I think that has to do with it. Like not trying to meet a certain goal beforehand or while you're in it, because we're trying to build that aesthetic together.
Yeah.
Yeah. And this is one of the things that we're building. Let Us Podcast Together.
Let us podcast together.
Look at us. So today we're just going to talk about our wedding day. Okay?
Okay.
Which was a beautiful weekend, by the way.
It was.
It was beautiful.
Friday was rough, but it was.
Well, it rained Thursday
I
and
slept on
Friday.
an air mattress.
We didn't even get there yet.
Oh. I got a queen size bed and I'm sleeping on air mattress.
Hey. You're not supposed to see the bride before the wedding day, okay? It's okay. It's all right.
I should have FaceTimed you.
All right. So.
You should have picked up my FaceTime.
You're okay.
No, I'm not.
We are married.
My back still hurt from that.
Your back still hurt? May the Lord watch. So listen. So Thursday it rained. Friday it rained. Saturday, it was beautiful. 70 degrees. No wetness in the grass.
It rained Friday?
It rained Thursday.
I don't remember it raining Friday.
It rained Friday morning.
It was like cloudy though.
It rained Friday morning because I had left the house around 10.
Okay.
Yeah. It rained Friday morning, but it didn't rain the rest of the day.
Okay.
And for me, I was like making sure that I was getting everything done, like checking off all my boxes, and making sure that everything was at the church the night before I had went to drop off the flowers and the
Rich Odds.
what did we make together?
Oh, the sign, the welcome sign.
Yeah, we made a welcome sign together. That was our DIY for the wedding together.
Yeah.
And so going to the day. So I slept great.
I bet you did.
How did you sleep the night before? You said that you slept great too? All right.
So I went over to my aunt and uncles. Shout out to them. I appreciate them. They are always looking out. And I slept on the air mattress. And it's not that I'm ungrateful for the air mattress. It was a queen size air mattress.
Look at that.
I wanted to be in my bed.
Okay. So
that's where I wanted to be.
I'm glad that you slept there and that you were okay
where
and safe.
I wanna be.
You were safe. I'm glad that you were safe. So I woke up that morning.
I pay rent.
So
I wanted to be at home.
Man, you're gonna put some sad music. We're gonna insert some sad music here.
That's the music. I ain't answering nothing into this podcast.
Okay. So that morning, I got up. I was like, I had to eat something. So I tried to eat some toast and stuff because they was worried that I wasn't gonna eat the whole entire day. So I ate some.
This is the wedding day.
Yeah, wedding day. I got ready. I got all my stuff together, and then I left out of here at like 8. And then I called you on my way driving, and I was like, "Are you okay?" And he was like, "Ugh. Everything is all right." And I was like, "You're not awake."
I was trying to get comfortable on the air mattress.
I was like, "You got to get up to," and then you were telling me what you had to do or whatnot. And I was like, "I'm gonna get the makeup artist so that she can do your sister and Kushne and my godmother."
Yeah.
And we only got really like the eyeshadow done because I don't wear makeup on my face anyway. So I didn't wear makeup. I just wore my eyeshadow. And that took like 20 minutes. So then I got dressed and stuff there. It was a host of different things happening between there. The children came in, ate my fruit.
You at your aunt's house?
Shoes, yeah.
Okay.
We got dressed at my aunt's house because we weren't able to get dressed at the church.
Because you're skipping around.
Oh, I am?
Yes.
How?
We didn't even know you was at the house yet.
Oh, I said I drove there.
Because you had called me.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Okay.
My brain, my brain is doing like here.
Yeah, just a highlight moment.
Yeah. So I drove to Auntie's house. Okay. I got there. Okay. We got our makeup done. And then we got dressed there. And in between all of that, stuff was happening. Which they locked us up out of the apartment.
I said, wow.
And Sasha was trying to figure out how to get her. My godmother was like, "Is everybody at the church?" Excuse me. And I was like, "No, everybody's at Auntie's." Lady in house, I had sent out a message. And then I think that's the lady came in because she had got her hair done that morning.
Oh, okay.
So we was all getting dressed, and they was like, they were trying to steam stuff. There was a whole lot of stuff there. And I was like, "Oh, I'm going to put on my dress now because it's time for me to go. And I got to be there." Because, Sister Kim, she was going to marry just me and you if nobody was there. So, I got in the car, and as soon as I got in the car, my dress flipped up. And so I had to stay right here. So, I was like, man. And I was like, I really wanted to tell them.
Yeah.
It wasn't part of it, but I really liked the outlay of the dress.
Right.
So that happened. Auntie got me there on time. They brought me upstairs. And I just stood there and I was trying to be calm, but there was so much stuff going on.
Right.
People asking questions and me just trying to make sure everybody made it there on time.
Mm-hmm.
I said, "Is Arvell here?" And they said, "Yes, she was here already."
Mm-hmm.
And I think I got there at 10:25. So what time did you get there?
The crack of dawn.
You did not think
I was there at the crack of dawn.
I got there at 10:25, so you had to be there at like 10.
No, I was there like
Oh, you was there now?
that. Yeah.
The doors was open?
No.
Okay, because the doors shouldn't have been open till 9:30 or something.
Yeah. We was outside for a minute.
I told you 9:45.
I had to make sure I was there before you got there.
Oh, okay. Well, I told you I was coming through a different door.
I know.
Oh, okay.
No.
No,
I didn't even want a chance.
That's why you had time to
Cry.
have your tears. Yeah. I was trying not to cry. Everybody was saying all and stuff, and
Well, yeah.
I think I had one thing that was like almost like the tears almost came, and I was like, "Get back in there," because I can't do that just yet.
That's a Cloudy with a Chance of Meatball reference.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
So they had took me upstairs. They whisked me upstairs. I seen your grandma, your aunt. I seen them all sitting there. And I knew that she was going to take over and, like, getting everybody together. That's why I got a coordinator.
Mm-hmm.
And that's also why we use the church, because they be getting it done.
Right.
Okay? And I think that they did a very good job with that morning part.
Yeah.
Everybody came in and they were helping me with, like my veil and all those different things, and then the photographer came, and the videographer, and they were like, "Can you set this up? Can you stand right here? Can you look at this?" And I was like, "Okay, I'll do that." Did they get pictures of you in dress?
Did they get pictures of me
getting dressed? I mean, not dressed, but like no.
Not that I know of. No.
No, she didn't come in there. Nicole didn't come in there.
No.
Oh, so she just got me?
Yep.
I thought she said she got your pen.
I was at the park. Or when we was taking pictures down in the front of the church.
So you didn't get no pictures in there with your uncle?
No.
Oh.
I mean, people were taking pictures. No, I didn't see her until we went, like when we were coming out. That's when I seen her.
Oh. Maybe she didn't know where you were. Or maybe they just focused on me. I don't know. So you didn't answer the 4 questions?
You the main event. I seen him. And I talked to him.
Oh, he didn't come and ask you the questions?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's what I'm talking about.
So what we're explaining is, so we had a videographer and we had a camera person. And the videographer came in. And
I'm sorry, I did just start talking to you.
No, it's okay. The videographer came in and he asked us both 4 questions. When he came in and he asked me questions, he had the room silence so that I could answer the questions. And he had put the mic on me and everything. Yeah. So I answered those questions.
I think he asked, when did you know you were in love? How are you feeling? And I don't know what the other 2 questions were.
Okay. Yeah.
But those were the ones that stood out to me because I remembered the time that I knew when I was in love with you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just remember I'm always like, you can't get this moment back. Mindset when I'm in it. So I got myself together so that I could answer the questions. And I just heard somebody say in the back, "That boy good with words right there, boy. That boy good with words."
I just heard Kushine said, "Oh," that's all. Because she was the only one that was in the room. Everybody else had left out.
Okay.
Yeah.
But everybody else had to line up.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's when I saw the camera person.
Okay.
But I had already seen the videographer.
Okay.
Yeah.
So they came in and they were doing stuff in there.
Mm-hmm.
And they were like, you guys got to touch her ear. She was just doing different poses.
Mm-hmm.
And then they was like, it's time.
Mm-hmm.
So the time went by fast, that hour.
Yeah.
I was like, is everybody here? Everybody came in before 11.
Mm-hmm.
And everybody was able to line up. We started at 11:30.
Mm-hmm.
I think I walked down the aisle by 11:50. So everything went accordingly.
Yeah.
Our what is it? One of our choir director, Ellen Hayes.
Mm-hmm.
She Sister Ellen Hayes. She sung the Lord's Prayer for us, which was an honor.
Mm-hmm.
She also sung at my mother's funeral.
Mm-hmm.
So that was sentimental to me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I had to make sure that you had your pen, because I got pens of our mothers. I don't know if it's embroidery is the word. So for the boutonniere or I think it's called boutonniere for you guys.
Mm-hmm.
I got your mom pinned on you, and then for my bouquet, I got my mom and Krishna's mom on there.
Okay.
And that was very meaningful to me to have that.
Yeah.
Yes. Shout out to my dad's wife, Michelle, because she helped me get those made.
Oh, okay.
Yes. And I came down the stairs. I came down the stairs with shoes at first, like heels.
Mm-hmm.
And I did not wear those heels down the aisle.
Yeah.
Yeah, because my knee was not having it.
Okay.
But when I was standing there behind the door, they had came and brought me the marriage certificate to sign.
Mm-hmm.
And she was like, sign here, but sign your name. And in my brain, I was like, oh, I gotta sign my name, but I had to sign Malloy. So,
Right.
Shaniqua Malloy.
Right.
And that was my first time writing it.
Right.
So, had to do that. Then I was sitting there by myself because Kushine went out.
Right.
So I was like, can you call my dad in? So, when my dad came in, he was like giddy.
Yeah.
He was like, oh my goodness.
Right.
How I looked and whatnot. And I was like, I just need you to pray with me. And then we prayed.
Mm-hmm.
And we talked, like going back and forth. And then it was like, it's time. Whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And then I just remember coming out, and Elijah and Anaya were opening the door, and God bless them for opening and closing that door.
Right.
God bless them.
Yeah, they did that thing.
Yes, they started crying when they saw me here, and I was like, "This." That's what made me cry before I was walking down the aisle.
Okay.
That's what almost made me cry. I was like, "Stop it! It's all the emotions here."
Right.
So, then I heard the music, and by the way, the Lord took away my sight and my phone for this wedding.
The entire day?
Yes. So I didn't know where my glasses were, and I didn't know where my phone was.
The entire day?
The entire day. I don't think I found my phone until 7.
Yeah.
And
somebody
I still
handed it to me. At the end, like after the reception.
Oh, okay. Yeah, and I don't know where my glasses are. I still don't know what they are right now.
Yeah.
I got my black glasses, but I don't know where my other ones are.
The pink ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hopefully they are until somewhere, or probably in that bag or something. Hopefully. But it just was like blinking and stuff was done.
Mm-hmm.
It went so fast. Like the moment I was trying to calm myself, because my cheeks start shaking.
Mm-hmm.
When I'm excited, nervous, anything's overwhelming, my cheeks start shaking.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, I gotta smile here, and then when I saw your face, that's when my face started to calm.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, I'm glad that I can't see all the people.
Right.
Because if I was able to see all the people, I would have got distracted.
Right.
So I think that was ordained there. That lack of sight.
Okay.
And I saw you and he was looking so handsome. I'm so handsome.
I was sharp.
You was sharp. You was real sharp.
Yeah, I was killing
seen
the
that blue. I'm sorry, your green tie, your emerald tie, because my colors for my wedding were emerald green, black, white, and gold.
It was our wedding, but yeah, those were the colors.
Oh, okay. It was our wedding.
Pretty sure.
I thought it was our marriage, my wedding. No.
So yeah, so those were the colors for our wedding.
Yeah, those was the colors.
Yeah. Because we're both important.
Yeah, we were both important.
Yeah.
And then like in between like us saying our vows and our do's, your uncle's head slid over, and you said Quishne's head slid over, and I was marrying your uncle for a little while.
Yeah.
And I was like, whew, let me get back.
Right.
Yeah. And then your face reassured me that I was doing the right thing.
Yeah.
That I was with the right person.
Right.
Because I told you what I only saw from my wedding is me walking down the aisle, and I only saw my husband just standing there.
Right.
And that's exactly what I saw.
Right.
Yeah. It was like tunnel vision. It was the exact same thing. I don't know if I told you that. The exact same thing from like my dream. Like,
okay.
So I don't see people.
Mm-hmm.
I see you.
Oh, okay.
I don't even see these people here.
Yeah.
I saw you.
Okay.
Yeah. And I hear my dad talking to me because, you know, he tried to make me smile.
Right.
It's something that you do as well.
Yeah.
You talk to me, you make me smile while I'm, like, thinking.
Yeah.
So I remember that part. And then we walked out to Anthem of Praise by Richard Smallwood, which I thought was a beautiful ending.
Yeah.
Or beginning to our lives and ending to the wedding.
Right.
And we walked back in, and we received everybody's like just praise for what we did, and we greeted everyone and took our pictures and stuff, and we had a whole lot happen after that.
Yeah.
You had your sister and her allergic reaction and different things.
Yeah.
And
she had to go to the hospital.
Yeah. We got to our pictures, which everybody didn't make it there, but we made it there, so that's all that matters.
Right.
So that went very well. I was like, I just want a red tree.
Right.
And I found one red tree.
Yeah.
So the Lord gave me one red tree. He supplied all my needs, actually.
Yeah.
I don't know. Did I skip over anything?
No.
No, I didn't.
You didn't make it to the reception.
No, I didn't make it to the reception yet.
Give me a chance, though.
I'm going to give you a chance.
I want to step in.
Okay.
All right. So.
Meet me back where I am.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, I woke up that morning, and I got a text from one of my cousins, one of the groomsmen, that he needed to be picked up. Well, he had told me the night before, so I knew I needed to get up early and make my way down towards Detroit in the morning. So you called me, and I was up, but I hadn't like got up and started getting ready and stuff like that, because I woke up before my alarm.
Okay.
So I was just laying there, and I talked to you for a minute, and then I was like, I need to get up. And the night before, I had pulled out the marriage license and all of that stuff, so I put it all in a folder, so I'd make sure I didn't leave it. So I'm getting up, I'm getting ready. You know, normal stuff you do in the morning. Use the bathroom, brush teeth, all that good stuff. Twist hair up. My twist for my hair was fire this day. I really did my thing with that. So I'm almost ready, and my bow tie didn't fit.
Oh no.
So I'm like, I can't pull it out anymore. Like, it's short. And I'm like, I don't have time to go back and go get another bow tie.
Oh, I didn't know that.
So I'm like, maybe somebody else know how to do it. I just ask them when I get there.
Mm-hmm.
So I think the only thing I didn't have on was my jacket at the time.
Okay.
And one of the buttons for the vest had popped off.
Oh no.
That's why I didn't take the jacket off.
Okay.
But that happened because of how I put my seatbelt on, and then snatched the button off.
Oh.
So.
Did you just drop the vest off and stuff like that?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Any what was paid for was any stains or any button misses or anything. It'll take care of that cost.
Oh, okay.
That's what the cost took care of.
Okay.
But I put the button back in the jacket. So I even put the socks in there because I didn't know if they was gonna charge for the socks either.
Okay.
I put that in the coat pocket.
Okay.
Straight from my feet. So I get in the car. I seen my aunt. She was like, "Am I overdressed?" I'm like, "No, it's a wedding."
Yeah.
And I was like, "I won't be cracking jokes today. Like, I'm gonna be serious today." And she was like, "I'm gonna need you to crack jokes today, or it won't be normal."
Yeah. Why was you gonna crack jokes?
I was serious.
Oh.
I don't really think I crack too many jokes because that's all I do all day.
Oh, okay.
But that's just not where my head was.
Okay.
And I'm driving. I went to get my cousin, and I was across the street from where he was.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, "I don't see you." He's like, "Oh, I'm across the street." And I'm like, "All right, cool. I'm glad it's just across the street and not another 20 minutes or something."
Okay.
So I went over there, grabbed him, and then we were driving down to the church.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, "How you feeling?" And I'm like, "I'm good. I'm okay." Before I got to him, I called V to make sure she was, up and ready. And
I should give my conversations with people as well.
she was having a rough morning.
I should give my conversations. Yeah.
Man, I'm just thankful that the conversation that we had, everything fell into place. I'll just leave it like that, respectfully.
Yeah, because I talked to her as well when I saw her.
Yeah.
And she came in too.
And I was already a husband in my heart and in my mind.
You were.
So I was in protective mode all day.
Mm-hmm.
And
you did an excellent job, by the way.
Thank you, Belle.
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
You were amazing.
Thank you.
Yeah.
But I was in the car with my cousin, and we were heading to the church, and he was just like, "How you feeling?" And I'm like, I'm good. I was exhausted because I had hung out the night before. Then I had union meeting early that next morning, and I hadn't really slept, so I was drained.
Thursday.
Yeah.
You hung out Thursday.
Yeah, Thursday.
After the rehearsal.
And then Friday I had the meeting. I had the union meeting, and I was done. I was done. So I think I talked to a few people, and I talked to Lance.
Mm-hmm.
I think your father had messaged me. Everybody who I talked to was like, "You need to be asleep because the wedding tomorrow."
Yeah.
Everybody.
I think I called you and I was like, "I'm going to sleep." So
yeah.
You can go to sleep.
And so that day, he was just asking me like, "How are you feeling? You good?" I'm like, "I'm still kind of tired."
Mm-hmm.
But I had really got rest that Friday night.
Yeah, you didn't look that exhausted.
Man, I was awful Friday.
Yeah.
But
I could hear it.
I had got there, and my uncle was there, and my cousin Juan had showed up.
Okay.
He said he wasn't going to be able to make it, but he ended up coming.
To the wedding?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So I was happy. He was the one in the pink suit.
Man, I feel like I saw so many people.
He had pulled his camera out for a minute. I don't know what he captured, but
Oh, we should ask him about that.
yeah, I can ask him.
Okay.
And Lorenzo had rode with me, so he was there. Kay had pulled up. Marco and Marcus was there too. Like everybody was there right after I got there.
Okay.
And we were all in the parking lot.
Because I sent a certain time. Because I think you sent out the message I sent out, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I think Marcus had came right before we were getting ready to walk down.
Oh, okay.
Because I think I had forgot to message him the time.
Oh.
Yeah, but he still made it.
Okay.
And I know he almost didn't make it, but he did make it, so I appreciated it.
Okay.
And I thought I had messaged everybody, but it's different platforms.
Yeah.
So it kind of threw me off.
Okay.
It wasn't just all in like a group text.
Okay.
But I had got out and I was like,
I did a group chat.
I can't get this bow tie.
Mm-hmm.
And Lorenzo was like, let me see. So he was like, man, this boy's short. Mm-hmm. And then Marco was like, let me see. He was like, this is short. It don't pull out no more than this. So it was funny because then my uncle was like, y'all don't wear suits too often, do y'all? And he pulled it out and extended it.
Oh.
Never know how he extended that thing.
Praise God for Uncle. Praise God.
He pulled it out and then put it on.
Okay.
And when he put it on, he just walked off. He didn't fix my collar. So Juan was like, I was like, dang, you ain't gonna fix my collar? And Juan was like, I got you, man. So he was fixing the collar. And then my uncle came back. He was like, oh, my bad. I ain't mean to do that. Let me fix your collar. So he was fixing the collar. And we went to go see if the doors were open, and they were open. So we all walked in.
Okay.
And then they guided us. They were like, hey, y'all come back to it was classrooms in the church. So they took us back to one of the classrooms.
Okay.
And I was in there by myself for at least a good 10, maybe 15 minutes.
By yourself?
By myself. So I was standing in there, prayed, and
I took my dad during that time that I was alone.
I just took it.
I took him to pray with me and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just took the time by myself to process everything that was going on.
Okay.
Because I knew the day was about to just fly by.
It did fly.
Yeah. So I was just pacing back and forth, and I was getting ready to sit down, and I was like, I don't want to sit down. So I stood up. So I stood back up, and
did they come back and get you or something? So you know what time?
No, they all like came back eventually.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I'm back there for a minute, and then Kanea and Braylon. Kanea was looking for me.
Okay.
So she came back there, and I gave her a hug, told her I loved her, and talked to her for a minute. She had asked me a few questions, and then Braylon was back there, and he was like, I'm ready. Just tell me what I need to do. And I was like, all right, they gonna let you know exactly what you need to do, but I appreciate you.
Yeah.
You know, being a ring bearer.
Yeah.
And
he did his job great.
He did an amazing job.
Yeah, he was asking questions. I think everybody was asking questions, all the children, because, you know, all the children are big in my life.
Yeah.
So they were like, what are we supposed to do? I did the orchestrating of the Flower Girl, how to do the thing for Madison.
Yeah.
And for Tanique. I think Hazel just had it, but he was just like, am I supposed to carry it like this?
Right.
And I was like, yes. And I was like, don't let him know that the ring's not in there.
Right.
Because he thinks that the rings are in there. He's like, I got to get them to you.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
That's what he was asking me on the rehearsal night. He was like, am I having them in there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He knew the rings weren't in there.
Oh, he knew?
Yeah, he knew.
Oh, okay.
Because my uncle gave him... Okay, so I'm skipping. So, so I'm back there, and Kanea and Braylon back there. Then they back there talking or whatever, and then...
I think we're going to skip a lot.
Lorenzo, yeah. Then Lorenzo had came back, and then my uncle, Marcus, and Kay had all came back there. And we're standing there, and they talking, and they cracking jokes the entire time. It's crazy.
Yeah, that's y'all camaraderie.
I know. And they was like, you over there crying? I'm definitely crying. The entire time I'm definitely crying. And my uncle had came over to fix my bow tie. Mm-hmm. And that's in the picture. They were trying to get my collar adjusted because it was like down kind of low.
Okay.
And your father had popped up. And I talked to him for a minute, gave him a hug. Mm. He was in there after I gave him a hug, stood in the corner over by where the sink was. Mm. And he was just standing there just emotional. Yeah. He looked like he was crying too. And
he was excited when he got to me, and then he was like, "Oh,
yeah,
yeah."
Just because it was such a big day.
Yeah.
And the videographer had eventually came to the back.
Okay.
And he came and asked some questions, and I answered those questions. And some of my cousins had came, Maurice, and I cannot remember his name right now.
They all came back there?
No, just Maurice and...
You got a lot of people back there.
There was one more person. I'm
Mm-hmm.
so mad I can't think of his name right now. That's my cousin.
I'm weak.
But those two had came back. It's his brother. But those two had came back, and Marvin had came back there.
Okay.
And Marvin was like, "You ready for this, man?" And I was like, in all seriousness, yeah. And I was just telling him, like, I don't feel like I'm overwhelmed. Mm-hmm. I don't feel like I'm making a mistake. I'm not questioning the decision that I'm making. Mm-hmm. I don't feel like I need to run. I don't feel like I need to step outside and take air. I'm just fully in the moment. So I know for a fact that I'm making the right decision.
Okay.
And he was like, "Oh, okay."
You seem like you were asked a lot more. Were you ready for this? I wasn't asked that many times. They was just like, "Are you ready?"
That's because you had more interaction than I did.
Oh, okay.
During the planning.
Oh, okay.
I didn't.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So once people see me all suited up, it was like,
this is happening.
I'm about to bombard you with these questions right now, kind of thing.
Oh, okay.
The people who did see me, yeah.
Wrong time.
I mean,
that's the only time. Sometimes.
Yeah, it was the only time, and then sometimes people just need to hear where your mind is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're so understanding at times.
And what's you said her name was Kim?
Yeah, my godmother.
Not Kim.
Kim
the lady at the church.
Oh yeah, it's Kim. Yeah, Sister Kim.
Oh, it's two Kim. Okay.
Yeah, it's two Kim.
Okay, so Sister Kim had came in and told everybody to step down the hallway. Mm-hmm. So I was still standing in the room for a second, and then I had walked down the hallway. Mm-hmm. And I'm just standing there, and they're like, "Why are you looking so serious?" And I was like, "I don't know what you're talking about." Mm-hmm. So then they cracked more jokes. So after they got done doing that, then she pulled us out to mm-hmm. come, so we could start walking down the aisle. Mm-hmm. And everybody else had, made their way out. I seen all the bridesmaids, mm-hmm. said hey to everybody, and I had talked to Quisha for a minute, mm-hmm. and everybody had walked out. So me and my uncle standing there, and she was like, "All right, y'all can go." I didn't hear stop at the third pew.
Oh, okay.
Even at the rehearsal.
You didn't?
I didn't hear that.
Oh, okay.
So I'm walking, and my uncle like, "Hey, you need to stop. You moving too fast." Mm-hmm. So I stopped, and he was like, and I was like, "Thank you." He was like, "Yeah, you got to take a moment."
Yeah.
And I was like, "Okay." And then me and him were walking, and I was talking to him as we were walking down. Mm-hmm. And
did you smile?
Yeah, I smiled.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then
I didn't get to see you walking down the aisle just yet.
Oh, and then I was standing there, and everything had just went silent to me. Okay. There was still noise and everything going on, but everything had went silent once those doors opened and I seen you.
Oh, okay.
So I was completely emotional, like I was telling you yesterday. And then once I seen you coming, then it was like my head lifted up. I straightened up. It was like no more tears. It was like a whole confident thing, kind of. It was a whole confident kind of feel that approached and hit me.
And I think we talked about that feeling because I'm still like, I'm always in my head. So I told you that I'm going to focus on you.
Yeah.
And so when I did focus in on you, it calmed my spirit.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh. So as soon as I saw you, I know I told you that my cheeks were shaking and stuff. But when I looked at you and I looked in your eyes, everything was like, it was all here.
The Lord knows.
Yeah. It was nothing here. Like, I heard nothing. I just saw your eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I see you and your father walking down. And I'm like, okay, we here. I'm not about to say any vows because I'm going to start crying. That's the first thing that hit my mind. You say anything, you crying.
We cried almost at I do.
Yeah.
We made it like a joke thing because we couldn't figure out what our left and our rights was.
Yeah, because we had to hold hands.
I think I was overthinking. I was like, where is his left hand? Why can I not get this left hand?
So in the video, it looked like we don't know what hand is left and right.
We really didn't.
And
I didn't.
I was like, this is my right. I know this is my right. But this is my left. And my uncle reached over and touched my shoulder and was like, grab her hand.
Yeah. And I was like, this.
So everybody laughed when they seen that. And
I think you always had those one moment like that or something at a wedding.
Sometimes. Oh yeah. And we were putting the rings on.
And you fixed your ring.
I fixed my ring and I shook my hand.
Yeah,
to make sure it didn't fly off.
Yeah, I got your ring sized.
Yeah,
so
thank you so much.
Much better.
I appreciate it.
We actually went and got it sized twice.
Yeah.
Because we got your original size, but you wanted it a little bit tighter.
Yeah, it was just sliding off.
Yeah, but that was your actual ring size.
Yeah.
It just was different for that, the gold.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I shook my hand. Said our adieus. We kissed. Then we walked back down the aisle. Everybody walked out. Yeah. And everybody walked back in.
Yes.
And then we walked back in. And then I didn't know what was going on after that. I was like, people about to just start exiting so we could leave. And then all of a sudden it was like a train of people coming around.
I didn't remember that was happening.
Yeah.
Maybe because it didn't happen at the rehearsal thing. I forgot that was happening.
Yeah. And people were starting to come around. And I was giving hugs and everything and telling people I love them and I appreciate you coming. And people were talking to me and holding up the line.
Yeah. Same with me. Everybody was like, just let me get a picture.
Yeah. And I actually scooted away from you a little to try to get to people sooner so they could go. So the line could move. But people kept stopping and talking.
Yep.
And then you was like, you need to come back over here. So I came back closer to you.
Yeah.
And they were still holding up the line.
Yeah. They just wanted to talk to us.
Yeah, it was just the excitement in the moment and all that good stuff. And,
it was still wholesome and nice.
Yeah. And we finished that, and then my sister V, I think I got her in one picture.
Just one?
Just it might have been one. It might have been like two or something like that.
Okay.
Cause her attitude, boy.
I was like this. Y'all know you have to take the picture with.
Yeah, I was
y'all gotta take pictures with both of us. I think it was both of us. They took a picture and then with you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he was like, I'm not feeling well. Her nose was running. She was like, I think I'm getting sick. And I was like, okay. And then I was going to let her drive my car to the reception. And lo and behold, people was running back in and was like, they gotta take her to the hospital and she not feeling well, and everybody was panicking but me.
Yep.
And
I was like, I have Benadryl, and I was saying what I had to give her, and I was like, make sure that this is okay, and no headache or anything like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think when you know your sibling, you
have a different outlook.
You have a different outlook. Though that is the perfect way to put that. Thank you so much.
Okay.
And I am thankful that she went to the hospital. My aunt sat with her.
Yeah.
And they made sure she made it home and fed her and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Not that they wouldn't. I'm just glad somebody did sit with her.
Yeah.
Because I probably would have got to her the next day because everything that was going on.
Yeah.
And I had gave her my keys, and she had stuck them.
You put me back in the moment for that as well.
Yeah.
Because you was like, this is what matters here.
Yeah.
At this time.
Because she was being taken care of. Yeah.
She was okay, so we can do this.
Yeah.
And I have to reassure Kanea as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And V had put my keys in her car, in a part of the car where nobody else seen the keys because everybody was looking for them.
Yep. At least 3 people look for your keys.
And I was like, man, we just gonna have to worry about that tomorrow.
Yeah.
that was the only thing that crossed my mind. Like, we just gonna have to worry about that tomorrow. And we left from there, and then we went to go take our pictures at the park.
Yeah.
And we took those pictures. My uncle was the only one that wasn't there.
Yeah.
For my side.
Yeah.
And then Quishanae and Manisha were the only one that showed up for your side.
And Sasha.
Oh, and Sasha.
Yep.
And
Jessica had to go get Lamel, and Nadine was already driving around with her kids. So we ended up taking our pictures at the reception.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which I was glad that you all were able to do that. And that looked amazing.
Yeah.
So shout out to Anthony for taking those pictures so I could see what that looked like. And yeah.
They did really good. The videographer and the photographer with
they did amazing.
The different poses and just getting us at different angles and making sure we knew what we were doing.
Yeah.
So they did a really good job with that.
Yeah.
And
I can't wait to see the video and pictures and stuff.
Yeah, I can't wait to see it. The edits. So I think that it should probably come within this week. I think for our engagement photos, they came within like 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this brings us to the reception.
Yep.
I guess. So. Sorry.
You okay? This brings us to the reception.
So we made it to the reception, and we stood in the hallway. We waited for everybody to get there. I think it was only one person that wasn't there. It was Jessica that wasn't there for the entry, and we entered to Stevie Wonder as and they entered into like party and something else. I don't know. Jagged Edge.
Yeah, Jagged Edge. Where the party at?
Yeah, where the party at, and Let's Get Married. And after that, we did pictures and stuff of us, like by the photo area.
Yeah,
like center it for us.
They had made up a wall.
Yeah.
For us to take.
The decorator did a great job, and she was also our coordinator. She did
an amazing job.
She did a great job.
I told her, I was like, thank you so much.
The DJ was your cousin, Dale.
Shout out to Dale.
And he did a great job as well.
That boy is a monster on them turntables.
Yes, so he immediately after that we did our first dance.
Yep.
We had everybody emotional and crying in corners and stuff.
Yeah.
And that was the song "I'm Sure It's You."
I'm sure it's you.
I am.
I'm sure it's you.
Copyrights.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Okay, that's all we know about that song. And then I was like, what time do they gotta leave? They gotta leave at 5. And I was like, we gonna get all this stuff done.
Yeah.
And they were like, it's time to eat. And I was like, oh, that's perfect.
Yeah.
I was like, during the eating, we're gonna do the speeches.
Yeah.
And everything that we had planned for the reception. We had the shoe game.
Yeah.
What else we have? Oh, the garter toss, and my dad and I danced.
Yeah.
We had all that. We had an open bar as well, so we just had people just walking around, just getting more and more tipsy.
The kids was like, I want some cranberry juice.
Yep, they was on the bar like this.
Hanging off of it.
Cranberry? Can I have orange juice?
Mouth wide open, just in shock that they could get whatever they...
They were.
Y'all don't put y'all cups down.
I just saw the children in the hallway like this. And then you know how to run off.
I had to go out there and talk to the kids. They playing with the lights in the hallway.
I think everybody enjoyed their time. We had like the Soul Train line.
Oh,
People
yeah.
was dancing.
Your father started the Soul Train line.
Yeah, everybody was dancing.
It was like the end of Hitch.
Yeah.
That's my favorite movie.
Yeah. Arvell, when we were driving into the reception, the leaves and stuff were blowing, and he was like, this is like a...
It would look like a movie.
It was like a movie.
That entire day was like a movie. It had its action.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it had its ups, the climax.
Yeah.
Had its downs.
Yeah.
I mean, it was a full movie.
It was a full day. Ooh.
Yeah.
And then I was like why don't I have a drink?
Yeah.
But we ate well.
You took my drink.
I don't recall.
You don't recall saying, hey, what's that in your... Oh, that tastes good.
I don't recall what you said.
You don't recall it?
No. But we went around to everybody, said hello to everybody. Everybody felt welcome.
Babe, I need one of these. I'm going to drink this. You go get another one. Bring me that one.
So, yes. I had to get what I paid for.
My brother was there.
Your brother?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
My brother.
What?
My brother. Come on. You know my brother. That's my brother.
And they both had the little hair with the little spikes and stuff. They're not related.
Yes, we are. That is my light-skinned brother.
All right, we're gonna leave that alone. And
what up, Charlie? What up, Doug?
I'm not doing that with you. I am not. What else happened?
We gotta meet up sometime, bro.
Get on my nerves. But I enjoyed dancing with everybody and making sure we made those moments like the hustles.
We was snatching people on the floor.
Yeah.
Yes.
And making sure that we took pictures with people at the photo booth.
People had the nerve to stand to the side.
What was they doing?
What's wrong with them?
Man, they needed to dance.
Not at our wedding.
Dance, boogie wonderland.
They was like, what you want me to do? Huh? Move your feet.
Huh?
What you mean? Dance. What?
Yes. Are you not enjoying yourself?
Get out of here.
You had people in trying to table dance.
Right.
Get over here.
Nah, come on over here.
Get on the floor.
I remember specifically, I pulled Marco.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what happened to him. And then I seen my cousin, Terry. And she was standing to the side. I'm like, what are you doing?
It was like, I'm enjoying.
Get on in here.
Get in there.
She was recording everybody else having fun. I'm like, no, come on in here.
You gotta take pictures.
Yep.
And then I knew that people were taking pictures, and I was like, hey, you better come over and get this picture.
I only got to the photo booth once. But that wasn't my focus, though.
Oh, no, I'm talking about, pictures with Nicole, there.
Oh,
I was like, can you get the children and took pictures with the girls and stuff?
I was supposed to grab Nicole so I could get a picture with Dale.
Oh.
A professional picture, but I forgot.
Oh, okay. But we did get a picture with him.
Yeah, we did take a picture.
Yeah. And we got everybody out and home.
Yeah.
By at least 8 o'clock. Praise God.
Look, so
we recommend early weddings.
Please do an early wedding so you can get home. So the guy that came with Dale, I think he like another DJ that he bring with him just for like equipment and stuff, or if he need to step away, he can step in and stuff.
Nobody else.
It was a second person there when we first got there.
Oh, okay.
I think he left like in the middle.
Okay.
But he was like, even my mans was crying.
He was crying?
While I was up there talking.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. He was up there crying when we was doing the speeches and stuff.
Man.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. I can't wait to see.
Because we did say thank you to everybody. I think it'll be very nice.
Yeah.
Because they had the light shining.
It was beaming.
It was beaming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Catch every sweat particle I had on my head.
I seen that your uncle was excited and happy to be there. He was very proud of you. And I seen, people think they can be disguised by wearing glasses outside. But we know y'all was crying.
He was crying.
We know that y'all was crying with your glasses on.
Uncle
Reggie,
I seen
glasses.
I seen you.
If you wore glasses, we saw you. Because we couldn't put no glasses on.
Yeah. I posted the picture today of him fixing my tie when I was in high school.
Mm-hmm.
And him fixing my bow tie on marriage day.
Mm-hmm.
And it made me emotional.
It made me emotional.
Like, for all of my highlight moments, my uncle is there.
Yeah.
And I appreciate that.
Yeah.
I don't have a whole lot of men who I look up to in my life.
Mm-hmm.
So to have the men that I do look up to there meant a lot. My grandfather was there.
Mm-hmm.
My Uncle Kevin was there.
Yeah, he was very happy.
He was so happy.
Yeah, if I can say how all of them were, it was beautiful.
Yeah. My grandmother was excited. My cousin, Micaiah, Dewan was there. My aunt, Naomi, was there.
And they looked beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. My other aunt was there. She had the envelopes. Like, she had went out scouting.
Mm-hmm.
To get people to give us stuff for the wedding.
Oh, for the...
it was the one that was just wrapped up in paper.
Yeah. She had brought it to us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I appreciate so much.
Yeah.
Everybody who did come.
Yeah.
The people who couldn't make it, I'm not upset. We're not upset at all.
No.
We do understand that things happen.
Yeah.
Other people took y'all seats, though.
We hope that you were well.
We hope that all went well. People came in and took them seats, though.
Yeah, I knew that my max was a certain number.
Yeah.
And there was nobody let in after that number was reached.
Right.
And everybody had a table seating, so
yeah.
Besides that, it was all good.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think everybody thoroughly enjoyed their time.
Oh yeah.
Because I surely did enjoy myself.
Oh man, I enjoyed myself as well.
Yes, and I was like, I'm always checking in, so I always pull you away.
Yeah.
Like everything, okay? How you feeling?
Yeah.
I think we do that with each other anyway.
Oh, definitely.
Like checking in. So every time we checked in,
that's
we
how
was
I proposed to you.
Yeah. That's how that happened.
Yeah.
Because there was no other way.
Yeah, no.
No. We're able to call each other.
Yeah.
When we checked in with one another, we was like, this is great. Everything's great. We're good. Let's dance.
It wasn't a moment where it was like disappointment or something was upsetting.
Not too much worry.
Or I didn't worry at all.
I didn't know nothing was happening until somebody came and told me something was happening.
Yeah.
And that's what I liked.
Yeah. Your aunt Icy kept walking past me, side mouthing me like, you need anything? Anything at all? I was like, no, I'm good.
Yeah. And they were asking me to, and I was like, I'm good. I'm good. As long as I can go and spin around and dance.
Yeah.
I seen the children hanging from the closet, like the rack. I was like, hey, stop hanging on there. They was like this, and running around.
Yeah.
I said they
trying to break the building down.
I was like, they enjoyed themselves, and they were outside playing too, because it's still the daytime.
Yeah.
And that was been
Oh yeah.
I didn't even think of that when I was planning it.
Yeah.
But yeah.
It's like everything, like perfectly
aligned.
Just aligned.
Yeah. When I see it, I just see like pictures, like pictures in my brain, like you know how you take mental pictures.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I can see. So I can go back to like different conversations, but then I might cry. I tried to release my emotions, but I don't think I've released all of them yet.
Yeah.
Regarding it, because I feel like everything was like a complete. You know how you pin your hair up and then you let it down.
Yeah.
It's all beautiful.
Yeah.
That's what happened. It was like I was making sure everything was good for the wedding.
Yeah.
Even down to like us doing the what is it called? The things that we gave out to the people.
Oh,
like,
the
itinerary.
Yeah, the itinerary.
Yeah. The even down to that, I was like, we got to make sure that this is done. It was beautiful. I think this podcast was like an hour.
Probably.
Yeah. I don't know how long we've been talking.
The last thing is, I know that my mother would have cried. She would have screamed.
Oh, definitely.
Took many pictures.
Yes. Like this.
Yeah.
My mom would have done the same.
I would have danced with her.
Yes.
Not that I had anything against anybody else. I just would have rather danced with my mother, so I didn't do a dance.
Yeah.
She would have been ballrooming at the reception because she loved the ballroom.
My dad did some ballrooming.
Yeah, I seen him.
Yeah, you know, he a ballroom instructor.
He was showing out. Juan was showing out. Dale is a ballroom instructor too.
Oh, really?
Juan and Dale.
We had 3 instructors on the floor. That's why I was just on. Everybody was on the floor.
Yeah, Juan was showing out.
Oh man. Oh man.
But the groomsmen, me and the grooms, our shoes were slippery.
Oh.
So we couldn't glide like we wanted to, or we would have failed, and that would have been on camera.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
I'm weak.
Yeah. That's why I look stiff. Catch me in my boots though.
Okay. Catch you on another day.
Yeah. But I'm grateful. I'm just mad the time passed. Like it didn't even happen.
Yeah, it flew.
That's
past.
what it felt like.
It does.
That's what it felt like. Everything up to it was exhausting.
Oh. Like the build up and then
the build up, the excitement. We got to go over this one more time.
Yeah.
Actually, doing it during the day though, like having that day there, it's like it didn't even happen. Like, it's just a memory.
Yeah. It's a beautiful memory.
So I gotta go back and watch the videos
to make sure that you was there.
Yeah, over and over again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that that's why you have things on picture and video.
Yeah.
It's beautiful. Yeah. Well, that's all we have for you.
Yeah.
That was our wedding day.
Yeah.
A beautiful day, October 22nd, 2022.
Yeah.
We officially became the Malloys.
Yeah.
And
we've been the Malloys.
Okay. We signed the marriage certificate on October 22nd.
We've been the Malloys too.
So thank you for listening. If you listened all the way through, we appreciate you.
Most definitely.
And we're still here.
We are a family, like a giant tree. I'm just in the background. Do your thing.
Wow.
And we reach for the stars.
He just has music for everything. That's crazy.
We are so much more.
Okay, can you say bye to the people, please?
Oh wow. All right, since you want to be more. Bye.
Bye.